Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Betholkis, and it's time for The Expanse, Season 6, Episode 5. It's the penultimate episode, Why We Fight. And I'm going to lower my chair just a little bit. There we go. Why? Because my microphone stand's having a little bit of issues, so I'm going to look a little short on this one. So, before we get started, let me take care of some business first, and then we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can, hit that bell. Excuse me. Hit that like button and the share button as well. And if you don't want to be notified when I come on live, best thing to do is hit that bell and YouTube won't notify you when I come on live. So what you should do, go over to suspendedfanimation.com, take a look at the schedule. I have it up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media on there and all the links to my pages as well. So, as I'm hitting things here and there. Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. All right. I'm giving you enough time to pause, go away, all that kind of stuff. All right. Okie dokie. Modoc there is having a little bit of issues too. So, how's it going? Siri-ish, Pen, everybody's here. All right. So let's get started, shall we? So we're seeing more, of course, of Drummer doing the good deed of she's bringing all the supplies over to Siri Station. Um, Also, we see what happens when Mars attacks. Yes, I know I've been waiting for a while to say that, but I finally got it out there. Mars attack Medina Station and gets fucked up. I mean, they lose everybody. They lose absolutely everybody because what does Medina Station have now? It's got not 5, but possibly 6 rail guns, and they blow the shit out of Mars. They really do. And also, Naomi and Holden find out that Holden's theory that people going through the ring gate, a lot of people going through the ring gate all at once, is actually pissing off whatever the entities are that live within the ring gate. And those ships disappearing that have been going through the ring gate, it's not a coincidence. It's because when too many of them go through at the same time, something happens with the energy and those ships disappear is what happens. And Holden, of course, brings this over to Chrissy, because Chrissy will actually see him, and gives her this information, and she's like, well, we're fucked either way, kind of thing. We got Marcos on one side, we got these aliens that might come through, we're pretty much fucked and we need to fight, is what she says. Yeah, so the one thing that she's trying to do is she tries to bring Drummer over to her side, but of course that's not going to happen with the way that Ava, and I've been saying her name a lot, wrong all this time. Ava Rasala, yes, is that right? I'm just Ava Sarala. Ava Sarala. There we go. Now I can actually say it. Ava Sarala. I've been saying her name wrong for a while now, and no one's corrected me on it. So anyway, yes, I know, Morks. You never said anything about it. So Christian, yes, I know. There's also that too series. I like Chrissy myself, but anyway, she is going to bring this in with she's bringing the fight to Marcos, and she really wants to have Drummer on her side. So I don't know why that just keeps doing that. That's kind of weird. I actually had to unhide your comment there, Sirius. That was weird. But yeah, she wants to bring Drummer in on this, and of course, Drummer does not trust her at all and doesn't want to work for the Inners. And a couple of different ships, crew members, I guess you could say, on different ships are all saying the same thing: is that we don't fight basically you join up in the fight for whatever moral reasons or whatever cause that you're gonna, whatever person, whatever you're going to fight for there. That's the reason why you sign up. It is not the reason why you end up fighting and keep fighting. And it's actually, as they say, the person next to you, the person who's got your back, the person who's got your flank. This is what Bobby ends up telling Amos when they're drinking at the bar when they're both drunk. And she, basically says, at the end of the day, it's the person who's got your flank, your family. That's who you're fighting for at that point. And you know, it's not what you're, whatever you started fighting for, whatever the cause was. It's your family is what she ends up saying. Because Amos was thinking about jumping ship at this point. And that kind of turns him around, sobers him up a little bit. He goes, all right, I'm going back to the ship. Good, and but the brothel first. And then he turns towards I love how he turns towards Bobby and he goes, "You wanna come? You wanna join me?" And she asks the pertinent question, "Do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to join you?" kind of thing. And Amos has the perfect reply. He goes, "Does it make a difference?" kind of thing. And I think Bobby might have gone. I don't know. So, yeah, Mork says, "Where did Bobby and Amos go to? I got lost there." They were in Siri Station having a drink at the bar, and then they were going to the brothels, is what they were doing, or one last brothel. So, they went to eat sandwiches together. That's it, Sirius. Thank you. Yes, they went to go eat sandwiches together. Uh, yeah, that was my favorite scene, quite honestly. Um, yeah, that was actually a pretty good scene. Uh, they went to go eat sandwiches. I'm sorry, that's actually pretty fucking funny. It really is. Is that what a brothel is? No, that's where the whores live, honey. That's where the whores are, is in the brothel. The whores are in the brothel. So, that's my New York accent if you really want that, or the Brooklyn accent. I don't know what it is. It's a really shitty accent. That's all it is. Um, so anyway, going back to what's going on here, we end up having we end up having Naomi, of course, go to talk to Drummer and you know, uh, on Chrissy's behalf, and that doesn't pan out too well, obviously. But she ends up kind of breaking down, Drummer, and she's just like, "Well, I either go and be hunted, or I end up being living with a collar around my neck." And they both, of course, cannot figure out a way of getting around that. So, of course, she ends up telling Chrissy that she is going to fight with the inners to kill other belters, which of course Marco Naros is doing there. And Marcos, in the meantime, has been actually taking a look at all the different specs, and he goes, well, they are bigger, but we have more numbers. So we will, it's a standstill at this point. And also, we got Rosenfeld showing him what his son did, below decks, inciting the crew, and that was the fire within him that his father put inside of him, and all that stuff. And yeah, anyway, rah rah rah. In the meantime, what he doesn't know is that Philippe is actually helping out his boss man that down there that was trying to find out if his brother was dead or not on Sirius Station. Of course, his brother was dead on Sirius Station from the bombs that he actually planted in the water tanks there. So the bombs that he planted killed his own brother, and he just breaks down and and Philip has that what the fuck moment all of a sudden of when Naomi actually told him the reason why she left Marcos, and it was because of the bombs that she had planted when she was with the OPA under Marcos, and they were killing belters as well. So yeah, it's that's that what the fuck moment, and like, oh my god, she was right. what the fuck am I doing? And oh my god, I'm fucking screwed. So yeah, that's where this is all at. Yeah. No, serious. I will actually just laugh sometimes. You didn't crack my rough exterior. It's really not that crackable or rough, I should say. There we go. Mork says, Siri, you achieved what Apple Crow and I have tried unsuccessfully for a long time. That's because Mork's Siri is funny. There, I said it. uh, oh man. That's funny. Uh, don't take this away from me. I know, Sirish. Anyway, going back to all of this. So we are now primed to, of course, enter the final battle. We are going to go into this final episode, guns blazing. And then also, oh, the Rossi is also getting some new armor, plating on the outside. The same stuff that basically Chrissy's carriers got there, the, you know, UN1. So yeah, it's all hands on deck. And then on Lacona, we've got Kara, the little girl who's brought her brothers on, her dead brothers on to the dogs to revive him, and they do. They bring him back to life. The only thing is his eyes are all looking kind of weird, and he can see other things now, and he feels weird too. So um that's going to be playing into, I believe, the next series that we're going to have, and not series station, the next series of the Expanse, because next week is it. I mean, this first section of the Expanse is going to be done. So yeah. Penn says, we still love you, Marks. We do love you, Marks. Um, Penn says, I love what they did, the strange dog story from the novella. I was looking at some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I thought it was kind of funny that they used a naked anteater for the as kind of the basis for the strange dogs, and also the proto miller. They that was on Illis. That's they use that as well as kind of the basis for the strange dogs. So yeah. So man, I mean, good stuff we got going on here. I mean, this is kind of more of a groundwork episode, I guess you could say, before we're heading into the final battle. This is the sharpening of the knives, the battening down of hatches, and the loading of guns, all that kind of stuff. We're getting everything put together for that final haul into battle, and this is going to be interesting. It really is. That was a play on series, but the moment has passed. Yes, it has. See, that's how quickly I turn on you, series. Serious. See, I even did it. That just means you're one of us now. That's all it is. That's all it means. Yeah. Um, yeah, I can't believe there's one more episode either. But you know what's gonna happen. So this is my prediction is as soon as that series airs, there is going to be a trailer for the new series that is going to happen in, I'm gonna say probably this summer or the end of this year, somewhere around there. So that's my prediction on all of this, is that we are gonna get a new series announcement. Yeah. I mean, we already got, When the Boys season 3 is dropping. That happened today as well. And if you wanna know where that is, you can go over to Facebook, and take a look at my page, and I've got it posted up there. Nah, I'm not gonna do that for June 3rd is when, The Boys is dropping season 3. Well, the first 3 episodes anyway. Mark says, "Serious question, are you 100% sure there is a new series?" It's Amazon, man. They've got more money than God at this point, and they've have the Expanse as, under contract. So I'm fairly sure I'm 99.999999981% sure. Yeah. Sirius says, I thought you hit it on the head in episode 1 or 2 when you said it felt like business as usual. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It did, but then again, I started realizing this is where they were going with this, is that they were just getting ready to do another series off of this. Penn says, I watched Ty and that guy, and they keep saying there isn't anything else planned yet. I know. Then again, what did Andrew Garfield say too? That I'm not in any movies that are Marvel related. Spoiler on that one. So, you know, yeah. A lot of people lie in the movie industry. That's what they get paid for. They get paid to lie and be other people. So, Morks that will be really disappointed if the next episode is the end of it. Yeah. Sirius says, which for the Expanse is still good, but I really thought they'd have covered more ground by now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. Lost was a disappointment from the first episode. I mean, season. Sirius says, yes, it's just one more contained than I was expecting. Miller and the protomolecule were always the main draw for me. Yeah. But, Thomas Jane can't be in everything. And he hasn't been in anything recently. So I don't know what's going on with him. Anyway, what else do I have going on the rest of this week? Well, funny you should ask. Tomorrow is going to be Saturday morning blast off, where I take the genre news of the week and any genre stuff you guys want to talk about. We talk about it. Sunday and Monday, I'll be off. Tuesday will be another episode. Is it worth my time? I don't know what I'm doing as of yet, but I'll figure something out. Wednesday is the book of Boba Fett, which is fucking badass, quite honestly. See, Boba's right over there. There's Boba right there, and Jango Fett's right above him. And Thursday is going to be the season finale of Station 11. We'll see if they stick to landing or if they fuck that one up. Who knows? We can see what happens there. And then Friday will be the season finale of The Expanse, the season and the series finale of The Expanse. And again, we'll see if they stick the landing and don't fuck this thing up and don't go out like a Game of Thrones. You know, yeah. I'm gonna go back and talk about. I was gonna say some shit about Arya Stark again, but no. Someone threatened me. No, they didn't threaten me. It was good heart, good. It was all done in good humor in the comment section of last night's Station 11 episode because I talked shit about Siri, not Siri. Sorry, Siri. I talked shit about Arya Stark. There we go. Mork says definitely Penn, but those endings were weak. Yeah, Siri says, oh, absolutely. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that the underlying big bad has been pushed to the next show. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that's what they're doing, is that they're pushing it to the next show, but still, I'm okay with that. I just realized I never even, God, my beard's all fucked up too. So that's what happens when you wear masks and you have a beard. You don't really realize how fucked up your beard is until you start looking at it, in the mirror or something. Mork says the only thing worse than Game of Thrones was the Farscape show. Ooh, shots fired on that one. You're on your own on that one, Morks. What about Beforeigners? I am watching it, but I'm waiting until the entire season drops. I can't do episode by episode on that one. I'll do an is it worth my time for season 2 for Beforeigners, but I'm not going to do an episode by episode on that one. I just watched episode 2 last night. I know I have episode 3 to go as well. And I'm disappointed. Fucking Young Justice went on the season or the mid-season hiatus. I hate when they do this. They do 13 episodes or 13 or 14 episodes, something like that. Then they go on break for a couple of months and they come back with the rest of the episodes. And it's right in the middle of a good story, too. It's just. And Genlock is actually really good as well. Take a look at Genlock. They're both animated series on HBO Max. So, yeah. Sirius says, yeah, it's still quality, well worth it if it gets continued. It's going to continue. They are making money off of it. I mean, The Expanse, I think, is their second biggest show. No, it's their third biggest show right now. Yeah, believe it or not, that's their third biggest show. So The Boys is the biggest one right now. The Boys is just raking in money and sequels and stuff like that. And surprisingly, The Wheel of Time has been number 2 for Amazon Prime. And yeah, that The Expanse being is coming in blah, 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 if I could speak, is coming in at number 3. So serious, you should check out my playlists and see if there's a playlist in there called Future Man. I think there might be a playlist in there that goes through every single episode of Future Man. Actually, there is. I covered I went through every single episode of Future Man, all 3 seasons. So, yes, I love Future Man. I mean, chuckle fucks is part of the vocabulary that I have. What is this Future Man you speak of? Penn says, "I liked Wheel of Time, but I can't believe it beat Expanse." Yeah, it's got a bigger following. I hate to say it, but it does. It's an older. It's been out there longer too. So yeah. Yes, Future Man season 1 is the best episode, and Cameronium, the whole James Cameron episode, is my favorite episode. Yeah. Sirius says, haha, I'll check it out. I made vid summarizing each episode of season 1 into 5 minutes. Ah, nice. Yeah, I did recaps and reviews, I believe, of I believe the first 2 seasons, then it just kind of goes into reviews in the third season. Yeah. So, with that said, I'm going to let you guys go for the rest of the night. Thank you to everybody who joined me tonight in the chat. It was very lively. And this is actually what I like, lively chat. This is great. Thank you to everybody in the chat, and thank you if you made it this far in the video. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. If you can, hit that like button, the share button as well. And if you don't want to be notified, you hit that bell down below and YouTube won't notify you when I come on live. So what you should do, go over to suspendedfanimation.com, take a look at the schedule I have up there and all the links to my social media that's on there and all the links to my pages that are on there too. Shameless plug. What is that, Sirius? You like the Top Gun one? Oh, the Top Gun one was funny. Yeah, that was pretty good. Sirius says, I'm still new to editing, but if I'd be honored if you ever have the time to check out an episode or two. I'll take a look if I've got some time. Shoot me over actually in the comment section down here. Just put in your link. When this becomes a video, then I can take a look at it. I'm honestly, if I'm not watching TV or I'm doing work, 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 work. Yeah. That's what ends up happening here. Or walking the dog because, she's a harsh mistress and she runs the place, quite honestly. Yeah, Morks will troll you for free. I can probably send an Apple Crow over there too. I've got an abundance of trolls I can send over towards you, your way, if you're interested. All right. Thank you. I will see you guys again tomorrow for Saturday morning blast off. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may realize that this is the penultimate episode of The Expanse, and you might be a little bit sad right now, kind of like me. Thanks, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be well, take care, wear those masks, get those vaccine shots, man. Seriously, and the booster shots and the flu shot. Yes, everything there. And stay safe out there. All right, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night and take care. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.